There we go. I almost forgot to unmute myself. Hi guys. Don't mind any Moose Man sounds that you hear in the background. He's playing game with his friend.
Sorry.
Hey, you're fine. Anyways, how are you guys doing tonight? We are gonna watch some videos. We are going to. True crime is not off the table. We're gonna be watching that towards the end because recently, uh, body cam footage and security cam footage from a triple murder last year came out, so you're gonna watch that. And we also have a shoe on head video to watch, and we have a video from Ready to Glare that we are also gonna watch as well. And also the shot collar is on, so that will be a thing too. We're in the holiday spirit. True crime, too bad. Oh, gross. But disgusting. It does not sound very Christmassy. It happened around Christmas, so technically it is. It involves UPS drivers. Hi, Mr. Personality. Thank you for the 20. Blur, Merry Christmas. I'm not surprised by the choice in the model. I mean, I got it last year. I'm gonna use it again this year. But yeah, it's gonna be yapping. Merry Christmas, LumLum in chat. Make sure Grandma wears a high-vis vest tonight in case of wayward reindeer. Oh my god. It's like, okay, I don't care what anybody says, but the movie Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, absolute fucking classic. You can't tell me it's a bad movie. It's a fucking great movie. Well, Merry Christmas, do you have a list of videos or can we pay you to watch a video? I mean, yeah, you can give me money to watch something. You can throw it in the Lumi suggestions channel or video watch thing. I forgot what my channel's called. Tag me in it. Ah! Hey, Forbidden One. Hello, Lolo. Before you ruin the holiday spirit with true crime, at least listen to something more spiritual. Hymn of the Holy Bubbles. Please, for lumps. Okay, I'm expecting like Polar Express or Charlie Brown or something. I mean, can't watch movies on stream, my guy. I don't feel like getting in trouble. Watch Die Hard from a Christmas special. Thumbnail clickbait as promised. A sexy Santa LumLum. I can change models periodically. Silly. Was planning to just chat and get shocked today. I mean, the shocking's optional. I like yapping with everybody because I love you guys. You guys are great. I think. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything else to yap about. Well, let's get started with the shoe on head video because I got opinions. I heard about the even you. Yes, Charlie, even you. Let's switch screen. I need to shrink. Thank you. Thank you for the 20. Well, I need to make sure I'm in the right place. Oh, hold up. Okay. Coco, what is it? Shadowwalker's apps for the official, so Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. Let's be thankful for what we got. Are you excited for your new work schedule? By the way, if we can pay for watch things, I could put up some Christmas songs in. And Marksman, for Christmas, can we get a reaction to the AI video Home Stallone 2 by Skybrows? I think you'll love it. Merry Christmas and here's to the baby fund. I actually seen it on my own time. Honestly, what people can do with AI is fucking insane. Honestly. Gee, let me move my chat to the side. That a little bigger. Chrome. Let me know how the volume is so I can adjust as needed. Alright. Time to watch Kami Mami Shu. AI is killing affordable PC gaming. Yes, it is. And which is why I am happy that I accidentally bought 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and I just was too lazy to return it. Got it for like $80, and now the same ones are like 400. Alright. Let me know how the video audio levels are so I can adjust as needed, and let's get going.
Ho ho. It is.
I forgot to switch it from my computer speakers to my headphones. There you go.
I, a jolly elf from the North Pole, here to do Santa's bidding. Let's see if you are on the nice or naughty list this year.
I already know I'm not on the nice list. I know I am not on the nice list.
Huh? Oh, that is a interesting internet history. Naughty list. Hell even. But don't you worry, Santa has a special gift for you. Ah yes, here it is. Merry Christmas. Man-made horrors beyond your comprehension.
You know, back in my day, I know we're all about the same age, or some of you fuckers are older than I am, but whatever. I was the prime age for internet grooming back in 2007. But we didn't have these like fancy ass child dating apps. I got groomed properly on the old chat app Kick. K-I-K, not K-I-C-K. K-I-K. And also IMVU. And it's like, okay, this is funny. Because there's this TikTok that I seen, and I just randomly commented on it, like hello fellow groomed ones and all that, and that is still getting likes even after 3 months of me posting that comment. Then I seen somebody else say like, oh yeah, I don't have any like they don't have any unique experiences. The guy that groomed them was from another country, and I was like, okay, let me guess. Was it somebody from Sweden too? And a bunch of people replied to that. It's just like, yeah, the dude who groomed me was also from Sweden. Oh, Sweden, you too? And apparently, I didn't know this, that apparently the age of consent in Sweden is like 15. So that explains a lot. Like, why was it the Swedish dudes? I think I still have that dude on Facebook when I was. Well, this is my old Facebook account where I added the dude that was grooming me to Facebook. Ugh, man. I mean, still hot though. Why would Arch do this? Back in my day, we bought RuneScape girlfriends. You mean the dudes that would just take all of your money and then leave?
Now I know what you are probably thinking. A dating app for children? There's gotta be more to that, right? That can't be it. We're not at that level yet, right?
It's been compared to Tinder, but for young teens. Wiz is an app where users as young as 12 years old can swipe and meet new friends randomly. And it can be a mind.
Okay, so this is just Omegle, the app. This is just Omegle in an app. What? Hey, Mr. J, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Jesus. Merry Christmas to the fish fam. Much love and may your holiday be awesome and blessed. Thank you. Mr. Personality, grooming children is not hot, LumLum. No, that's not hot. The man that groomed me was hot. He still is. Ugh. I don't know. Okay, but Omega Kermit vids are funny. Yes, they were.
Field.
There's a lot of like weird people on there. They like to ask for nudes.
The Canadian Centre for Child Protection says it has received more than 180 reports about Wiz in the last year and a half.
So I did a little research and found that Wiz is actually a lot worse than people think it is. And it's also not the first or the last of its kind.
Will Stream Elements send you a message, Lumi?
Shockingly,
Yes.
many dating apps for kids out there, or friendship apps, as they like to call themselves. So in this video, we are going to talk.
So basically, they're trying to peddle this as virtual pen pals. They're trying to make pen pals a thing, quote unquote pen pals. Yeah, I know. Still is. How do you know it? Because I just looked on my Facebook and I still have him as a friend on Facebook. I've been way too lazy to unfriend. I just look, I'm like, huh, still hot, and then left. Eat a spell.
Talk about the rising disturbing trend of these friendship apps, and then we're going to actually look at what is happening inside these friendship apps. I actually posted about this on Twitter the other day, and people were like bamboozled that this was actually a real thing.
I follow Shu, and she's so funny. Like, sometimes she'll just comment on something and it just blows my mind. Like, how do
Oh, Alana. I used to enjoy her stuff, but then she said that gatekeeping was a bad thing, so then I had to just stop watching her. Oh, gatekeeping is gay. No, it's not, Alana.
did you find this?
I don't find it. It finds me. There is so much insanity happening on the news every single day. I try to bring you guys the craziest stories, but honestly, it gets hard to keep up. Thankfully, I have an app for that. So before we get into this deep dive, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor. You all know it, you all love it, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app.
Galana? Yes. This was during the whole streamer award things where normies were attacking VTubers saying that all of them were fat 40-year-old men pretending to be 15-year-old girls. And Alana was like, gatekeeping is gay. But she was a complete hypocrite about it because she was saying that she should be gatekeeping things that she likes. You know, whatever. I only said that like a week or two ago. Yes. But I don't forget. I don't forget hypocrisy. So, until she publicly says she didn't mean it like that, or she's like, oh, my bad, guys. Yeah, no. She ain't getting my good graces back. Granted, I don't think she doesn't even know I exist, but still.
That gives readers an easy and transparent way to read news from all across. Now back to the video. Now, little known fact, Tinder was the original Tinder for kids. No, I'm not joking. Tinder used to have a 13 to 17 section. Kinder, if you will. Tinder.
Okay, I didn't know that. What the fuck? He defines gatekeeping differently and watch the whole thing live. Gotta gatekeep your hobbies. Otherwise, people will ruin it. It's like, I said this in a Twitter post, I will say it here. It's like people who take someone like Iron Mouse's words as gospel and law. They're just ladder climbing. That's just me. It's like you can't have different types of definitions for gatekeeping. It's one thing and one thing only. There's no gatekeeping with exceptions. Because that's how Warhammer got fucked. She says police your hobbies, which she sees different than gatekeeping. Nope. I think you need to thoroughly gatekeep your hobbies. Because right now, Outlast Trials, got noticed by the normie audience on TikTok, and people have been saying things trying to say that, oh, people who enjoy this game need to have their hard drives checked, blah 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 blah, and it's like, well, thank you for gatekeeping yourselves, and we'll just continue to gatekeep harder against you guys. Blue Archive fans successfully gatekept Connor, and that was fan-fucking-tastic. So no, if you truly care about something, gatekeep the fuck out of it. You can police your corner, but if you have a small enough like fandom and stuff like that, gatekeep the fuck out of it. You can police your sandbox, gatekeep the hobby. Two completely different things. Yeah.
Eventually got rid of it in 2016, but the market for a Tinder for kids was apparently still there. So it wasn't long before people saw dollar signs and created their own friendship apps. There are many friendship apps on the App Store for minors, like Yubo, Hoop, Perp, Scoot, Badoo. What in the f***ing Dr. S. Seuss is this? The Skadoos were on their Badoo app, sending their Who's pictures of their kazoos. Listen, back in my day, we didn't have Tinder for kids, okay? We had wholesome gangs on Habbo Hotel and Club Penguin. Whatever happened to getting good old-fashioned groomed on Skype? The main friendship app currently making headlines.
Groomed on Skype. That was also a classic. But there was also what was that other one that was supposed to be the Skype killer, but ended up dying? Curse. I think it was called Curse. Yeah. It was called Curse. I used the shit out of Curse when that was around. Then it got shut down, and then I was forced to join Discord. No, not Gilded. No, fuck Gilded. But that one is now gone too. But Curse was so good. I know the only thing that is keeping me from moving to TeamSpeak is that I'd have to pay for a server. I don't want to pay for it. I remember Smite pushing that. Oh, I love the Cursed Apollo skin. Gatekeeping Becca because she's precious. Oh, I love Rebecca. She's great. I can't wait till I get my commissions back from her. How about like a month or so, I believe. But I'm excited. I am excited for my art. I'm getting two commissions from Rebecca. Getting a Lumi one, and I'm getting one of my vampire campaign character. It's gonna be fantastic. Yes, and Charlie, you already know what I'm getting. But everyone else, it's a surprise. Can host servers locally? I don't know how to do that. Your art's always killer. Dude. Excuse me. But all the artists that I find, oh, they're fantastic. They're precious. I love them so much. From Nianis. Tell Nianis I love her so much. And if she wants to yap with me, or if she wants to just hop and call, she is free to. Is the zapper on? Yes, it is. How would you gatekeep something you like besides saying you're not welcome here? Well, this is the fun and easy part. Okay, so you guys know how fandom spaces were always for the freaks, for the fan fiction writers, for the self shippers. People like that. You bring out those freaks. You make them the front lines. And usually that's when people turn and leave. when people say freaks don't belong in fandom, the freaks built the fandom. So no, you can't take out what is the main foundation of what that already existing community is. Bring out the freaks, the normies will see themselves out. Which is how Made in Abyss is it's like it's popular, but it's popular with the right people. Merry Christmas, Lumi, and I have a present for you. Oh, you do? What you got? Uh, Made in Abyss. Yes, I love Made in Abyss. Conjured, hot, absolutely would. Normies ruin everything. They do. Which is why I'm happy normies usually get the fuck out of the Black Butler fandom. It is. It is great because okay, it's funny. It is funny as hell when people look at Black Butler and they're just like um they learned that the mangaka is a shotokan and happily draw art of Sebastian and Ciel together. And people try to say that it's not romantic between them. It's a father son relationship, and it's like no, it's not. You can't take the Shotokan out of Black Butler when it was made like that. Oh, Mercenary, thank you. Mercenary got me the game Girl Genius Adventures in Castle Heterodyne. I say it. Explains the art and the dynamics. Yes. Merry Christmas here. My favorite fish I can't eat. Dark Resurrect, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Howdy, fish. Merry Christmas from the wife and me. Merry Christmas. Hello, Forbidden One. Hello, LumLum. Are you looking forward to your forced voluntarily read of the rest of LumLore next Archcast? All Real Research messaged you about it. Yes, I seen it. I saved it. Oh, and also another thing that I got gifted. I have never heard of this before, but it's a game called Call to Arm Gates of Hell. I don't know what Call to Arms Gates of Hell is, so you guys are gonna have to activate your autism if you have the system. Why did you not get shocked by Mr. Monkey donation? Because he did $19.99 instead of $20. But here, hold on, I'll shock myself real quick. Hold on, a second. Let's see that one there. All right, there you go. All right, let's continue.
Headlines right now is Wiz. Wiz, the Tinder for Kids app, exposes kids to predators. Congress must act. Congress? Half of Congress is probably on this f***ing app. You expect me to believe the government currently protecting Jeffrey Epstein is going to do something about the Jeffrey Epstein app? New York City teens told the Post that Wiz, which is available to users 13 and older, is similar to a dating app in the way you swipe through profiles, and that some underage users are relying on it to arrange hookups with strangers.
It's like maybe it's like okay, I know we don't want the government involved in anything, especially with online stuff, but maybe the government should start regulating apps like this if they're targeted towards children. It's like have somebody from the government just go in, pose as a child like their regular honeypot shit, and see how easy it is for people to start, trying to groom them, and then shut them down. Merry Christmas, LumLum. Merry Christmas.
Including adults. It's like Tinder for kids. A 16-year-old high school
Just remove kids from the use of the net. Okay. Australia is already trying that. Give me a second. Cool. Australia media ban under 16. So it's like in Australia. Oh, of course, blocked. But in Australia, they have banned social media for kids under the age of 16. What did those kids start doing? They started breaking into businesses and robbing everything. Denmark's been looking at this too. Kids will find a way around it. They usually do. Oh, there you go. December 17th, police attacked around 200 teenagers who had gathered at a a beach in Melbourne, triggering a disturbance that spilled into a nearby supermarket. Corporate media and the state Labour government in Victoria seized on the event to call for an intensification of their law and order campaign against the working class youth amid growing social and political tension. But yeah, it's not good. Don't forget about the time they warned people about shootings on Bondi Beach on social media that under 16s couldn't see. Yeah. Don't think the government should do it. Government messes everything up. It should be the parents looking after the spawn. Yeah, but that's a whole other situation where parents will either not take responsibility or kids will just go around it and stuff like that. Like, okay. Me, when I was younger, I it's like my parents were helicopter parents, but just had me off, like, have a little bit of slack on my leash to have unsupervised access to the internet. And that's when my parents didn't really like know too much of the internet. This was back like, 2007 and shit. But plenty of kids that have helicopter parents and they have like, limited use on a computer. They don't have a phone. You know, everything is monitored. There's always a small gap of time where these kids have friends that will have like, either a dummy laptop that they can use or an extra phone. Kids will always get around it. Kids are fucking retarded, but they're smart. I don't know. I don't know. And also this is when kids learn how parental controls work and learn how to unlock settings and shit like that. Heck, that's how we got around these um website restrictions at school. Where we figured out the administrative passwords and we just took all of those restrictions off. It was great. High intelligence, low wisdom. Yeah. All right. 100% should be the parents' responsibility. Platform. Problem is the parents aren't being responsible enough to do so. I think it's a mix of fucking no responsibility and not enough time to be able to monitor their child. Because don't forget, with how much money people don't have, a lot of people are working a lot more and not able to actively monitor their child. And then having to depend on a babysitter to actually watch the kid. No, half the time a babysitter will just put something in the kid's hands and then just watch TV. How long did it take to figure out the password's brute force? Brute force? It took about 3 days. Early parents who didn't know anything about it because it was completely new gave the most important advice of all. Don't say who you are on the internet. We've somehow forgotten that, but yep. Heck, even the people who grew up with that don't do that anymore. I mean, look at the VTubers who just post their face like crazy. I don't know. Alright, go on.
Senior from Manhattan told the Post, like, literally, when you think of Tinder, that's what it is. Trying to hook up or, like, date. Many of the profile photos are thirst traps, with girls in sports bras and boys posting shirtless selfies. It's marketed as a wholesome app when it's actually not a wholesome app. There have already been multiple.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Market as a wholesome app when it's not actually a wholesome app. It's a wholesome app when you take away that W.
Shirtless selfies. It's marketed as a wholesome app when it's actually not a wholesome app. There have already been multiple arrests across the country of adult predators sexually assaulting teens they met on the app. In Washington, a 23-year-old man was charged with rape earlier this year after meeting up with a 12-year-old girl on Wiz. The victim told police he claimed to be.
What? Okay, one mercenary. I did check. I did accept it. Thank you very much. Alright, guys. Let's play a game of Did This Man Go to Jail? Don't forget, in Washington State, 23-year-old man raped a 12-year-old. Do we think he went to jail? Or do you think it's Washington, so probably on bail? I don't know. Let's check. Hey, babe. Want to play the guessing game? Do you think somebody in Washington who raped a 12-year-old pretending to be 15 would go to jail? Or just bail? Yep, jail or bail. Mooseman says jail pleads insanity, which means he'll get let out in like 2 days. 4 weeks of community service, 2 years probation. If I had to guess, I guess released. He's already on 4th bail, probably. Dude, it's like, okay. This reminds me of another thing that happened in Seattle. There's this dude who was infamous, like he is known to the police for attacking people. He apparently he went around with a long ass fucking 2x4 with a screw sticking out of it, and he hit this old woman in the face with it, and it gouged her eye out. The police and people around that area know this dude by name. He's been in and out of jail, catching charges for like, let's see, since 2007, if I remember correctly. And it's just, Jesus Christ. The fact that this dude is known. Talbor! Thank you for the Monopoly money. Merry Christmas. Love the hat. Thank you. And also, I don't know why it didn't shock me. Let me do that real quick. That up there. Ah! Okay, thank you. what point do you say legal system and fuck the legal system, take matters into your own hands? I think somebody's already doing that in Seattle. That's $50. Give the bigger shock. 15 is for 50. 20 is for 100.
Be 15. A 19-year-old Marine in Hawaii was charged with sexually assaulting an 11-year-old.
What? 19-year-old Marine in Hawaii was charged with sexually assaulting an 11-year-old he met on the app. 27-year-old Chicago man facing charges for sexually assaulting several teenage girls he met on a whiz, also while pretending to be a teen. I hate it here.
Girl he met on the app, and a 27-year-old Chicago man is facing charges for sexually assaulting several teenage girls he met on Wiz while also pretending to be a teen. In 2024, Florida's Department of Law Enforcement arrested a 20-year-old man for using a computer to solicit a minor, after investigation revealed he was speaking to a 14-year-old girl on Wiz while purporting to be 16. Okay.
You know, how do people not think just for a second? Like, just for a second. And think, man, can people pretend to be younger on this app and victimize children? I think they don't care because they are probably doing the exact same. I don't know. That's my guess. Because clearly, if this has been around and having problems for this fucking long, honestly, the developers don't care. If anything, they're probably happily encouraging them. I don't know.
Okay, so not only like 20-something-year-old adults were pretending to be younger, but younger people were pretending to be older. How the fuck is there no age?
Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna mute myself for just a second. I need to consult kiddo real quick. Okay, so I asked the kiddo. I asked the kiddo if any of her friends use it. She said no. So that is good. That is very good. All right, let us continue.
Verification on this app. At Wiz, the safety and well-being of our teen users is our highest priority.
Ha! Biggest lie ever told. At Wiz, the safety and well-being of our teen users are our highest priority by putting them in front of adults who lie about their ages so they can get raped. Liars. Why would the kiddo lie to you, LumLum? Hey, the thing about my kiddo is that she is honest with me. We have open communication, and plus I track whatever app she has on her phone. I know, it's crazy. But a child having an honest conversation with their parents is a rarity nowadays.
Oh, that's good to hear. Wiz uses sophisticated AI safety algorithms for age verification. You what? You're relying on AI for the safety of children on your website? May I remind you, we are still in the very early stages of AI. It's nowhere near where it has to be to handle important things like this. To handle verifying people's ages on a dating website for...
Yeah. It's like, okay, to get around it, like the photo age thing on like Twitter, people have been using pictures of like Arthur Morgan, and it's been a taking it. I was like, you're a helicopter parent? Oh no, I'm not. I was a helicopter parent, I would have total control over her computer as well. It's called giving her enough of a leash that she can, like, function on her own and have her own responsibilities, but her also being able to talk to me about anything. It's like heck. I used to watch this show before it was taken off of HBO called Undercover Underage, where where this group of people, they work with police to pose as children and teenage girls to then arrest these predators. So far, they have, like, the only cases that they show are their people that they have a 100% conviction rate with. They have a 100% conviction rate. It is insane. And unfortunately, they were taken off of HBO. You'll probably guess why. But now they have their stuff up on YouTube, which I've been supporting them ever since they started their new series on YouTube. And Jesus fucking Christ, they are able to be a little more open with the details now that they're not on a streaming platform. I am horrified. I am fucking horrified. Also, gonna mute myself real quick, 1 second. Sorry, I was talking with the kiddo. She was telling me about the Roblox age verification that has been muted, and people are using their Roblox avatars, and it's going through the AI detection thing. They're using pictures of celebrities. They're using pictures of their grandparents. It's like I'm not gonna have her talk on stream, but that's why I kind of mute and stuff. But yeah, she was telling me about that. Okay, let's continue.
For minors. What the
Really, Wiz is designed to connect kids with strangers, and furthermore, they allow both kids or both teens and adults onto the app. And they claim that they separate the kids from the adults by robust age verification tools. But I personally have tested those tools, and 3 times, every single time I tested them, I was able to create an account as a 16-year-old, and I was put into.
It's like, okay, I'm trying to think of like different ways that could feasibly make a safe child app and stuff, but everything that I think of, it would just be heavily abused. Sorry, I was taking a drink. But like hell. A few other cases that I was looking into a while ago. Um, there were some school districts that would have like a school district made like chat rooms and stuff, so either students can talk to each other or students can keep in contact with their teachers. A teacher was grooming a 12-year-old boy through the school official chatting app. Excuse me. It's like, what the fuck? Kids are not safe anywhere. Excuse me. And it's ridiculous. It is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Boy teacher, girl teacher, girl teacher. It's like, okay, 9 times out of 10, whenever you hear teacher groomed child or teacher groomed student, it's usually a woman grooming a male student. Did the IT guy report it? I believe so. That's how they were found. I don't know. It's concerning. Any such cases? Yeah.
A category where I was encouraged to date 15 to 17-year-olds.
Like, tell me why I saw a 20-something-year-old say they were 16 and easily get into Wiz.
Verify your age. To make sure you connect with people your age, we need to verify yours. Age verified. That didn't take.
Or this 20-something-year-old that said they were 15.
Age verification. Age verified, fun source now. What is that?
What's at stake here is that adults.
Hey girl, why was yours in Korean? Verify ages too. I mean, even if you restrict it to other folks that age, the install system of parent verification happens if the server's hacked. Yeah.
Adults, particularly adult men, can pose as 15-year-old boys and hook up with teenage girls or teenage boys for that matter. It's as simple as that. Stephen Balcom, founder of the Family Online Safety Institute, told the Post. Stephen Balcom was able to sign up for Wiz as a teen. Oh wow, he must look pretty young. Oh.
I don't know. Today's teenagers, they're looking kind of rough. They're looking kind of rough, man. But no, that... I don't know, do you guys think he could pass as, like, a 15-year-old? Yeah, I think he could pass as 15 if he really tries.
Oh no. It's honestly just incredible to me that this idea was pitched to people like Tinder for kids, and nobody in that boardroom immediately got up and punched that guy in the head. This idea should have never been spoken into the world. This is a curse upon our lands. The CEO should be trapped inside of a crystal for 1,000 years. So who are the geniuses behind Wiz? Let's take a look. Oh.
Oh. Man. You know, I'm gonna guess at least half of them has had an allegation against them. Gonna guess that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one has at least 3. That one. That one. That one. And that one. But that one specifically disabled children. Maybe with Down syndrome.
It's just a bunch of nerds. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Okay, so the CEO, Thomas Don...
He looks like he runs crypto scams.
Can I say that? Now, I know what you're thinking, and yes. Yes, he is. French. It's always the French behind this shit. Cutie is now this. It's seriously time we start asking the French question. Believe it or not,
Why is it always the French? Why is it always the French? Hold on. I just need to send Zan a message. I'm just gonna say, why is it always the French, with absolutely no context. Then he'll have to come to stream and ask. Why is it always the French? Zan. Okay, there we go.
this is not the first time Wiz has been under fire. Last year, Apple actually had to remove it from the App Store because of sextortion controversies. Apple removed...
You know, I hate that sextortion is an actual word that is officially used. Because, like, one, that that's fucking sucks. That fucking sucks a lot. But also the fact that it is sextortion scams seem like they're more common towards children. Because I forgot what the cult was called again, but there was this one cult, like it's newer, it's an internet cult, shit like that, where they would go to different games like Roblox or Minecraft or go on to, of course, Discord, and then have children send pictures of themselves, and then they say, hey, I will send this to everyone you know if you don't do X, Y, and Z. I don't know. I hate it. I fucking hate it, man. Sextortion. What the fuck? Hi, Akko. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? We're talking about Tinder for kids.
The app Tuesday after the National Center of Sexual Exploitation contacted the company with concerns about the alleged use of Wiz in sextortion scams. Sextortion is an increasingly common online crime.
Okay. This is probably just me because I'm kind of retarded. But, like, when I was younger, when I was a kid, when I seen the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, I misread that for so long, and I thought it said of National Center of Missing and Exploded Children. I was not corrected until I was like 10. They're like, LumLum, no, it's exploited, not exploded children. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I thought it said missing and exploded children. Your reading abilities make a lot more sense all of a sudden. Shh, leave me. Leave me be. When random kids go boom, don't you hate that? Okay. Okay.
Use of Wiz in sextortion scams. Extortion is an increasingly common online crime in which people are enticed to send sexually explicit photos. Once the photos are sent, the receiver of the images threatens to share them online or with family or friends unless the victim sends money. John Sheehan, Senior Vice President of the Exploited Children Division and International Engagement for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, said his organization has received more than 100 reports from members of the public about minors allegedly extorted on Wiz this year, putting the app behind only Snapchat and Instagram for.
You know, how bad do you have to be compared to Snapchat and fucking Instagram, man?
Such reports. So because there was extortion allegedly from Wiz, they had to shut it down. And this is the public statement Wiz came out with. Are you ready for this? Hey there, just wanted to drop in with a quick heads up. Wiz is currently taking a break from the app stores due to a technical hiccup. We're working super hard to get everything sorted out and back to normal ASAP. Here's the deal. If you uninstall Wiz during this time, you won't be able to re-download it until we're back up and running in the App Store. So we recommend hanging tight. We're really sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. We appreciate your patience and support. Stay tuned for the update, and in the meantime, keep enjoying Wiz. Thanks.
What the fuck? Okay, between the excessive use of emojis And just the carefree nature of this fucking message. Wiz is currently taking a break from the App Store due to a technical hiccup. Technical hiccup being sextortion. Just a little oopsie poopsie there. Oopsie daisy, sorry you got groomed on our app. Oh, oopsie daisy, you can't sue us. It was in the terms and conditions that you accepted. It says that we are not liable for any type of rape that happens to you. How much do you want to bet that's in the fucking terms and conditions? Oh, by agreeing to these terms, you cannot bring us to court when you are being raped by some 32-year-old man. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean you gotta send this person money, otherwise they'll release your nudes to the internet? Well, that's your own fault. The fuck, man? Excuse me.
For being part of our Wiz family. Oopsie poopsie with the will fucky wucky. And when they were allowed back on the App Store, this was their announcement. Imagine, if you will, getting banned off the—
Hold on. Let's wind that back real quick. Let's wind that back right fucking quick there.
And when they were allowed back on the App Store, this was their announcement.
Rip Wiz. 2019 to 2024, cause of death of being too good. At what? Getting CSAM?
Imagine, if you will, getting banned off the App Store because of controversies surrounding extortion of minors. And then being like, we're back, bitches! The audacity. We're still working on getting back on the store. We miss you guys. Stay strong.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck, man? It's like they are quickly becoming the CSAM platform. I hate these people. I hate these people so fucking much.
Wrong. I like the hashtag attempt here. Nobody is using that shit. It sounds like a rapper. Free my homie Lil Wiz, he ain't done nothing. Okay, so what exactly is on this app? Well, I am about to show you. I will be getting these screen caps from other videos about this topic because there is no fucking way I am downloading any of these apps onto my device, okay? I am on way too many lists already. Anyway.
That's why you get a side phone for the questionable content that you have to look into. I have a side phone.
Here are some examples of some profiles on these friendship apps. Back on here, I guess, 5, 10, 16, don't send, hit me up. I'm a good listener, don't be dry, don't send, lol. I don't send, friendly, 304, older girls are on top. 15, look at the little Roblox icon. I don't send, so don't try. I don't send, don't ask. So if you are not aware what these people mean when they say don't send, they are saying they do not send private photos. May I remind you that this is an app marketed towards minors, and these minors feel the need to put in their profiles that they do not send nudes to strangers. That is how prevalent that is on this app. They feel like they have to go out of their way to say they don't do it. This one literally has to say, I don't send, stop asking.
You know, I'm sure the team over at Sosa probably already knows about Wiz, but I'll probably bring it up in their next Q&A that they do for their YouTube members, because honestly, I think it would be interesting if they managed to catch some of these fuckers from that fucking app.
asking. Bro, what the Trades, 17. All send, 14. Wow, those are some interesting names.
Let's run that back.
Trades,
Man! Look at the country that just got a social media ban recently. Australia.
17. All send.
Australia. Always Australia. God damn it.
14. Wow, those are some interesting names they have there in Australia. How exotic. My shit big, by the way. 16 years old. No Bill Cosby shit, but if bitches sleeping on me, then I'm a
What the fuck?
What? Hit me up if you are a girl that plays variety games, listens to music, and has a decent amount of beauty, so I can actually appreciate you. I don't date gays or blacks. Teen mom, if
What the fuck? Time to DM Shad. Man, I'm sure Shad already knows. And also, don't forget anyone. Shad as in Shadiversity, not Shad Base. But also, what's interesting, Shadman has been very active the past couple months. He's uploading new art like weekly now. Yeah, fun fact. Anyways.
if you have a prob, keep swiping. 14. I like it in the back door. Violet.
Fucking Canadians, man.
15. Pull up for and smoking. Bring me a nick, though. DM to rate eggplant.
What?
Oh man, I sure love friendship apps. My favorite.
Excuse me. Wait, isn't he still locked up? No, he got out years ago. He only went to jail for a bit for assault with a deadly weapon. That was also while he was still on his drug spiral. But no, he got out a while ago.
Favorite activity to do with the homies, with the bros, rating each other's dicks. Friendship. I don't send. You should obsess over me. 15. It's wrong. If you're a sub and a masochist, text me now. Be my yandere. Be my psychopath. Someone please come collect your daughter. Oh my god. 6'3", football. Text me with Riz. I have a whimper audio, so ask to...
Is this dude a fucking VTuber or something? Who the hell just openly admits having that shit unless he's a fucking VTuber? Ugh. Gross.
To see. Holy shit, someone please come collect your son! Where are the freaks at? 15 years old asking where the freaks are at. Sir, I do not doubt at all. Several freaks are viewing your profile. Rate me 1 out of 10. Middle school, about to be 13.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me take a little scoop back there for a second.
Are viewing your profile. Rate me 1 out
Rate me 1 out of 10, middle school, about to be 13. But if you take a little gander up here, it says 17. So these kids are, like, okay. Lying about your age isn't new in terms of, like, you know, kids trying to say that they're older. I did the exact same thing when I was a teen. When I was, like, 13, I said I was, like, 17. But it's not a good thing. That's how I got groomed. Well, the people who groomed me knew what my actual age was. But that's how I got into, like, the fun RP room. Or when I was first writing and all that shit. Anyways. Yeah, no. No.
of 10. Middle school, about to be 13. They have their age set to 17, but they're actually 13. So, again, great job. The state-of-the-art AI technology at work here. ChatGPT says I'm 24 years old. without makeup. My 34-year-old haggard ass. I'm sorry if I do not trust fucking clankers to handle something like this. Let's take a look at what actual teenagers are saying about this app, shall we? Is Wiz safe? No, I got sent CP on it. Bruh, I got asked, do you trade so many times? Most people on there are horny for real. Got way too many PP pics from people. No, literally at this point, Wiz has become a child-friendly Tinder. The things I saw were horrifying. 15-year-olds posting videos of themselves twerking, 14-year-olds calling themselves bottoms, 13-year-olds putting shit in their bios like, I'll send if you send. My sister is using a dating app for teens called Wiz, and honestly I find it really unhealthy. She spends a lot of time talking to guys she barely knows. The worst part is, my mom does nothing about it. I've been punished for way less, but my sister never gets any real consequences. I'm just trying to protect her, but she thinks I'm against her, and I'm really scared that one day this could end badly. W, older brother.
Of course the parents don't care. Of course the parents don't fucking care. Oh damn, can you say slurs on stream like that? Did I say it? What slur? What'd I say? Oh, clankers. Yes. Yes, you can. Like, it's like, I'll call AI clanker. All I want.
Please protect your sister. She may hate you in the moment, but she will thank you in the future. Oh my god, and the fact that his mom doesn't care. This is giving me, like, actual anxiety. Here's my catch. If you're a guy, it's hard. Watch ads to get 5 coins, and once you reach 250, start the boost to get more requests. Oh, it's one of those watch ads to get coins sort of apps, of course. So what are the ads these 13 to...
Okay, so, Zan messaged me back, and I just decided to clarify to him that the developers of the Tinder for Kids are French. And then he said, well, you know, our famous people have a long tradition of pedophilia. Simone de Beauvoir, French names, am I right? The famous French feminist slept with her underage students. French feminist slept with her underage students. Okay, so is nuking France, like all of France, still on the table? French president was groomed by his teacher and married her. Macron? Man, no wonder he's fucked up. But granted, Macron can go eat fucking dirt for all I care. Fucking dick.
...17-year-olds being forced to watch in order to get coins or whatever the Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what type of ads are on these friendship apps. Safe chat room. Enjoy private chats with...
What the fuck?
Just online. Gets are horny. 1v1 video chat. Please tame me. I wanna. AI generate. Not safe for work. Dirty call and come fast. Free video chat with naughty hot girl. Now I know every single social media has an issue with this.
You know? I know that paying for ad slots and shit, especially for like porn apps, very common. Especially on like very small applications, websites, shit like that. I've seen a lot of them when I during my, like, you know, explorations around shock sites like Best Gore and stuff. Eventually got used to them. But don't put them on the app that it says it's Tinder for kids. You know? Hate it here. I hate it here so fucking much. Thanks, Mr. Personality. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. But anyways, let's continue.
Every single one, from Instagram to Twitter, there's always an issue of predators preying on minors on social media. But these apps in particular are created with weird intentions from the get-go. Like, why does a 13-year-old kid need an app like this, where they swipe on photos of people and like plan to meet them in person? They just don't need an app like this. The bad that potentially comes with it completely outweighs like any of the good that can come from an app like this. I remember when like don't talk to strangers online was like the big thing. That was like the main internet rule. That and don't believe everything you see on the internet, which is funny now coming from the boomer generation that thinks like this is real on Facebook. Meanwhile, nowadays, apps like this are literally marketing themselves to minors like meet strangers on the internet. As a teenager, it is like the optimal time to like meet friends in real life. Like that is when it is the easiest.
It's like, okay. What happened to good old pen pals? Like physically writing a letter and just sending it off. Because hell, I remember when I was younger, I had a pen pal in I forgot what country it was in. I think this is when we were talking with, let's see, what was it? It was Italy. We were just, writing letters back and forth to our pen pals in Italy. It was great. I miss pen pals. Those are fun. And now the gimmick of pen pals is just dead because we have the internet. Remember your pen pal was in Puerto Rico? Nice. Pio was your pen pal? Dude, that'd be fucking hilarious if just somehow Pio was my pen pal back in the day.
Because it gets really hard to meet friends as an adult. It gets hard as to meet friends as an adult. Like, everyone's already established, everyone already has their friends, and like, if you try to make friends with someone, you feel like a fucking like.
Okay, I see you're trying to speak Spanish to me. I am sorry. No hable español. I don't know much Spanish. I cannot fluently speak Spanish. No hable español.
Weirdo freak. Like, when I moved to the city, I tried Bumble BFF. I think I've told the story before. Sorry if I've told the story before in a video. Not much happens in my life, so if I repeat stories, I'm sorry. I tried Bumble BFF and the only person I matched with was a furry. Anyway, my point is,
Okay, so Bumble tried doing the whole friendship thing too. Dude, at this point, there's no such thing as just making friends on random apps that you swipe on. It's just gonna be hookups. Just gonna be hookups.
I don't think 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever, they shouldn't be meeting strangers off the internet. Like, at the very least, what these apps are doing are normalizing hookup culture. Basically grooming them into hookup culture, one of the most toxic aspects of modern society, in my opinion. But these companies do not care. These companies don't care because at the end of the day, they are making a profit. It's not surprising at all that a lot of these apps showed up during COVID, during lockdowns, when many teenagers and kids were really lonely. Like I said before, the app is apparently full of ads, freaky ass ads. And you can buy like all this extra stuff on the app. There's like in-app purchases. There's like the fucking burger bundle, whatever the hell that is. I like how this is so blatantly like a French person's idea of like, this is like a French person's idea of like marketing to the United States.
Bonjour, Americans. Would you like the burger bundle? So you can have a 13-year-old girl on your, how you say, oui oui?
One of the biggest issues.
Oh, I love Shu. She's great. Oh. God damn it. Thank you, Dark Wrestler.
Though, besides the predators or the normalization of hookup apps, is the fact that This app is mainly used by minors to trade photos with other minors. A lot of people, a lot of teenagers especially, don't know that even though you're also a minor, you are still technically creating and distributing CP. If those pictures somehow get out, if she breaks up with you and posts them, you could both get in trouble. You could go to jail. You could be labeled a sex offender. Yes, you as a minor could be labeled a sex offender because you sent pictures to another minor. And that's what like 90% of this app is. Minors getting each other's links and trading and whatever the like, how do the creators of this app not see that? How do they do see it. They don't care because a burger bundle. So what can we do about this? One particular promising solution pending before Congress is the Kids Online.
No, we don't need COSA. COSA would not help with anything. It's like, we already had the Online Safety Act back in what, 2004? I don't know, when was the Online Safety Act? I know it was in the early 2000s. Online Safety Act. USA. Copa. Your work is inspiring me for what it does still. I need to leave. God, I used to work with a nonprofit focused on family in middle school to high school. These kids talk about their nudes like fucking trading cards. I have to tell so many parents uncomfortable shit. Ugh, man. It's like, I don't know why kids just think. I don't know why kids think that it's just like, oh, you know, it's just this, so what's the big deal type of thing. But it's so fucking concerning, man. And it's like, there needs to be actual courses or something, or maybe somehow integrate it into health class on where they just kind of double as online safety. Because I don't know how else, besides the parents actually going out of their way to talk about this, I don't know how else things will get better. Because a lot of parents don't want to talk about it. I don't know.
Online Safety Act, a bipartisan bill that establishes a duty of care for online platforms likely to be accessed by children.
Health class, you think public schools have health classes? I know they do. Or at least the ones in my area do.
Listen, of course I think government regulation is absolutely necessary to keep corpos in check. If not, they would just do a bunch of immoral, evil shit for money. However, I do not trust the government to handle anything regarding free speech and the internet. Listen, in a perfect world, the government would step in and make the internet a safer place for children. But we do not live in a perfect world. We live in Hell World. And in Hell World,
Danny DeLito had to tell one family that this kid was trying to take other kids into furry harem, and how do you explain that to a blue-collar dad without them thinking you initiated? Show them the full chat logs and how often you told them to talk to their parents, not you, and somehow that still makes them mad. Yeah. It's like, I don't know how this could be a fixable issue. I don't. I wouldn't even know where to start, honestly. It's complicated as hell, but it's one of those things where the parents have to take the initiative, and unfortunately, a lot of them don't. And it sucks. Because it's like, as we've seen with some of the true crime cases that we looked at, even if CPS is called on a family that needs to have the kids taken away, half the time they won't take the kids out of a bad situation. Or if the kids are in a good family, CPS will take them because, oh, well, you know, you're discriminating against the children. And it's like, what? I don't know. I don't know.
Anything the government gets its grubby little hands on turns to shit. It will go from, we're just protecting kids, to, we're just protecting adults from bad opinions. It will go from, sorry little Timmy, you can't watch fat booty Latinas in Space 12, to, sorry grown-ass man, you can't post that opinion about Israel. But I don't know, you need a government ID to buy alcohol or weed online. Why shouldn't you also need a government ID to watch porn or access apps like this? I don't really know. I kind of like go back and forth on my opinion of stuff like this. I don't really have a fleshed out opinion of this yet. My husband has not given me my opinion of this yet. All I know is it is ultimately the parent's job to monitor what their kids are doing online. But in my opinion, something like this shouldn't even exist in the first place. Like imagine, yeah, we created meth for kids. You as a parent, you know, you keep your kids away, but you know, the meth for kids is here. You know, if they want it, if they want to buy it, like, no. Also, like, the parents are giving their kids iPads right out of the f***ing womb, dude. These little motherfuckers can't read. Australia is actually enforcing the first social media ban for kids under 16. These are the platforms being banned in Australia: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, X, YouTube, Reddit, Threads, Kick,
Okay. Keeping a mental note of that.
Twitch. And these are the ones that are still allowed: Steam, WhatsApp, Messenger, YouTube.
Dude. What? Why the fuck is WhatsApp not blocked? Why isn't GitHub blocked? Why isn't Steam blocked? Yeah, it's GitHub social media, what? GitHub isn't social media, but you could get a lot from there. WhatsApp isn't blocked because it's owned by Meta and used by the Aussie Gov. Well, Facebook's blocked and that's owned by Meta.
YouTube Kids, Pinterest, GitHub, Google Classroom, Lego Play, Roblox, and
Roblox and Discord isn't fucking banned either. The two platforms that are just child grooming central right now. And like, okay, there's this one video by I forgot who it was, but apparently there's many Discord servers and Discord accounts that trade and post CSAM and are never banned.
Discord. I'm sorry, stop. You want to protect children, and you didn't ban Discord? Also, wow, I almost forgot. Roblox is also trying to become a dating website. Roblox, the game mostly used by children. I feel like kids are in such a rush to be adults today more than ever. I think because like social media and influencers. Oh my god, apparently the most popular jobs for children that they want to be when they grow.
Ugh. I mean, I'm glad the actor-actress thing is down, but ugh.
Grow up are like streamer and like YouTuber. We're so cooked, dude. I swear to god, if my kids come up to me and they're like, I want to be a YouTuber like mommy. Nightmare. No, you're going to college. You're getting a degree. You're not going to be an e-girl. You're not going to be a streamer. You're not going to be the next Asmongold. You're going to be normal. I've said this before, but like my kids are not even going to know the internet exists. I'm going to raise them as if it is 1875. And God forbid like a phone rings in our house. What is that strange bird I hear? Personally, I had unrestricted access to the internet when I was growing up, and I turned out fine. So that...
Yeah, same shoe. It's like, see guys, I grew up with unrestricted internet access, and look at me now. I'm just fine. Yeah? Don't say anything. No comments. Otherwise, you guys are just wrong.
That was that video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I read every single comment. I'm serious. I see all the shit you freaks write down there. If you like this video, give it a little like. Oh, I hate
I just can't say that. Shut up. Shut up. You guys are just wrong. I'm normal. Yeah. You're a liar, LumLum. Oh man, and it's okay. This is fucking funny because my kiddo, she knows I'm a VTuber. She knows I stream and everything like that. And I tell her some stuff that you fuckers say. She hears me on the Archcast, and she just looks at me. She's just like, the fuck? Then she walks away. Wouldn't be here if you were normal. Fuck. You went to the loony bin, so every normal girl has been into the Lumi bin. Lumi bin? No, not Lumi bin. Loony bin. At least once. You know. Oh, yeah, that was Shu. We all love Shu here. And next, we go from one depressing thing to another. That is from Ready to Glare. I love Ready to Glare. She is great. I've watched her for many years. But apparently there's a website being called OF for Kids. And it's gonna be something. I didn't watch this video yet. I just seen the title. I'm like, I gotta watch this on stream. Read supers between videos, LumLum. Fine, I guess. Give me a second. Let's see. Super chats. Already read that one. Already read that one. Already read that one. Already read that one. Did that one. That one. That one. That one. Did those. That. That one. Already did that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Alright. Gwimbus, Merry Christmas, Lumi Prime, Plumpus of all lumps, Master of the Chibi Swarm. Puts Enjoy your drinker of the Dr. Pepper. I hope you have a great Christmas, funny lum creature. Thank you, Mr. Personality, Zap. Dark Resurrects, Zip Zap. Possible to do online ID in such a way as to be able to guarantee privacy. The fact that they're not doing that's quite telling. Personality, because it's not about protecting kids, it's about control. Mystic Vegeta, Merry Christmas, Lumi and all. Thank you. Yeah, alright. Alright. Let us get ready to listen to the glare.
So I decided that today's topic was going to be lighthearted, and that is the exact reason why I ended up with one of the most depraved, disgusting, heavy things I could have ever found. I think that anytime I think I'm going to talk about something lighthearted, something happens in my brain and I just find things that are so much worse than the original things I thought were heavy. So we're going to talk about child exploitation and how that's relating kind of to OnlyFans. We're talking about a children's version of OnlyFans. I'm gonna let you sit with that for a second. I have to sit with it for a while. The fan site authorities say is profiting from the exploitation and sexualization of children.
You know, I hate that headline.
This article is from May of 2024. Interestingly, I've not heard anything about this ever, and I'm wondering if it's because this website is not potentially super famous yet. I don't know why it hasn't been discussed. It hasn't come across any of my radars via also other people who send me things. So let's discuss. In one photo, Rosie lounges on the ground wearing a tight crop top, staring into the camera. In other photos, she poses like a model, looking over her shoulder, pouting. These images have been posted to an online platform where fans can subscribe for exclusive pictures of their favorite influencers. Fans need to be over 18 to subscribe. In other words, adults only. But Rosie is a child. She's only allowed on the platform because one of her parents manages the account.
Okay. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Parents should not be having accounts for their kids on platforms that are 18 plus. I don't care. You know how many of those parents have been exposed for selling CSAM of their child? These are the same parents, especially the mothers, that would sell the used clothing, especially the used underwear of their child, to fucking predators that would pay a lot of money. Why do you think these child influencers, their parents don't work? Especially if they're a single mother. Why do you think these parents don't work? Just posting content online like YouTube and stuff does not make enough money to be able to have a multi-million-dollar mansion. And just being able to pay all the bills, all the expenses that takes to running their stuff. No, they're doing other stuff on the side that makes a whole lot more money and they do not get taxed. Hey Schnitzel, how are you? I have 2 kid accounts. Both are age restricted, and if my kid access anything, I automatically get notifications about it. Unordered SV did an episode on this. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Hate this. Get it.
So right off the bat, the whole concept of you need to be over 18 to subscribe, but you can be under 18 to create the content so long as it's managed by one of your parents, ? And I don't even know if it's really one of your parents or if it's just adults who can sign off for you as your guardian, which is not necessarily actually your parents. There are so many problems here because realistically, I don't understand how this is not a loophole. Because for me, if you wanted to, I don't know, sell your kid's art on a platform, or if your kid is making videos and you want to post those, why not do that on Patreon? Why not do that on a bunch of other websites?
It's like, okay, there's this artist on VGen. Does absolutely gorgeous work. Like, oh my fucking god. This kid is like 16. Is doing commissions on VGen. And the only reason why they are doing any commissions is because their mom helps manage the VGen account. That kid is, it's like, it's not a helicopter parent type situation, but has enough trust between the parent and child to have that open communication that that child can now start making a sustainable living off of their art. And it's like, it is gorgeous, safer work art, sometimes going into horror. And man, I want to commission them so bad in the future when they are over the age of 18, because just on principle, I refuse to commission artists that are under the age of 18. As soon as they turn 18, so then I can personally feel comfortable, I want to commission them because their art is so fucking good, man. I know they thought that was still Shu's voice. No, that's not Shu.
where you're showing your kids abilities, right? Like that could be a great way to start a child's career potentially in music, art, whatever the case may be. So I see that there is a non-perverted version here. But the fact that so long as there's a parent managing the account, or an adult rather, you can post kind of whatever. To me, this just seems like a very, very big and consciously made loophole. So really what I think this is doing, I think this is facilitating the buying and selling of child content. Now, that child content, it depends, right? Because it can go from not explicit, though then I'm wondering, why are you selling pictures of your kids?
Yeah, I was about to say, there should be no exclusive paywall child content. Like, what the fuck is that, man? No!
To more explicit in the sense of things that are dubious, like you'll see later. But realistically, I can't really find many reasons why this needs to exist. And the fact that they need to put a rule in that you need to be 18 to subscribe, but you can be under 18 to make the content so long as you have an adult sign off for you that's just sketchy. There's nothing here that seems like, yes, this is above board. Absolutely not. So it goes on to say, comments such as beautiful, bloody hot, gorgeous, so cute, so attractive, or babe flood Rosie's page, often accompanied by fire or heart emojis. Many of these appear to be from men. They tell her she has the body of a goddess, compliment her cute feet, tell her they're in love with her, and that they want to see more. Subscribers pay about $30 a month to see photos of Rosie, and some pay even more to send her personal messages. This is just one example uncovered by Four Corners, where men are making inappropriate and at times violent and sexual comments about young girls.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I fucking hate it. What the fuck, man? Again, child content should not be a fucking thing. Child influencers should not be a fucking thing. This is disgusting. Again, I have talked about this before, but when it came to what was her name? Fuck, I forgot. But whatever. It's like there's this one mother who had an Instagram, a TikTok, and everything for her 5-year-old child, and there was so many gross comments about it. People were making fan accounts for that child on Instagram. That mother was not working. She was just she didn't even post on any other platforms besides TikTok and Instagram. But yet the mother was not working. They had a whole lot of fucking money. Probably guess what she is doing on the side. It is not good. No. 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 No.
I don't know how to put this in a nice way, but if you are a parent in today's day and age, with everything that social media implies, or rather the internet, honestly, because it doesn't even have to be social media at this point, what do you not understand about not posting your child in vulnerable situations? By vulnerable situations is if they're not fully clothed, A. B, unless you have a private Facebook, in which case I guess, but even then, unfortunately, we are getting to that point where even posting on your private account, depending on who follows you, you don't really know, especially if you have people that follow you who you only kind of vaguely know, or you know because they're a friend of a friend. It's dangerous. There are plenty of people who have decided to not post their children's faces, which overall I think is a good idea. But aside from that, posting your children in any form of, and I say nudity, quote unquote, in the sense of if they're wearing a swimsuit, if they're really little kids, sometimes people post them entirely naked because once upon a time, a naked photo of a baby is something you might see in someone's house, right? Like a memory of when a kid was young, whatever. I don't think that's super, super odd back in the day when people had photo albums and the photos stayed in the album. Now that people have their digital photo albums, not only can people who shouldn't have access.
Yeah, no. It's like, it sucks. that something that was seen as so innocent, it just as early as the 2000s, is now twisted by sick fucking individuals online. And it's like, this is another thing that I see that that I came across when I was like, doing my usual mentally damaging rabbit hole diving on YouTube. Sorry, I took a drink. Where apparently, when people post pictures of their children, most of the time, it's not even the body language or what the child is wearing that predators find appealing. It's the facial expressions. You could just post a picture of someone's face. Just the face, nothing else. That is plenty for a predator. Because a facial expression tells a lot more, feeds the imagination a lot more than just what person is wearing. It's like just as something as simple as, like, being excited over something, just like the expression of pure happiness, or even the face of a child crying, that for some reason they love the most. I was watching this video of a psychiatrist that unfortunately has the job of being a criminal psychiatrist during investigations and stuff. She has learned so much and she hates it, but she uses her platforms to warn parents about what not to post. Thank God for that. But just, I don't know. It's disgusting. It's like, I'm glad that she's using her platform for good to tell people that it's not always the full photos, but just little details that just puts your children in danger. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Have access to it, but people can save it, share it, sell it without you knowing. Or you, the parent, might actually be involved, like here, where I think you're complicit in creating material for pedophiles at your child's expense. But I don't understand how it is that people even sign up for these platforms in the first place unless they have some sketchy ideas, some sketchy career trajectory for their child that includes selling pictures of their kids. Just selling pictures of your kids, even if they were fully clothed, would also be weird as fuck, by the way. So there's really no situation here unless, again, you are showing your kids art or showing your kid playing the piano, something that's completely whatever. I just don't understand how people logic this away. How do you rationalize this? Because I cannot find reasons. I barely post my own friends or family, and when I do, it's a one-off. So it's crazy to me that people feel so comfortable posting their children, their young children at that. Often the girls are child influencers or kidfluencers, I hate that, who are using social media for innocent reasons like showing off their dancing skills or trying to secure brand deals. I also think that children securing brand deals, unless it's under particular circumstances, is also weird because it gets into a weird capitalist territory of like child labor, just a lot of stuff. But anyway, some of their accounts are being targeted by strangers who lust over them, make sexual comments on their pages, and sometimes even download their images, exchanging them on other social media websites. Exactly. In the worst cases, children's photos are being downloaded and then transformed into pornographic deepfakes and uploaded into private chat forums. Some parents Four Corners have spoken to feel resigned to live with this attention, seeing it as a price to pay for making their child a social media star. Others appear to be actively courting the men to make money.
It's like, okay. If you see under this picture, as Four Corners found these comments on a section of Junior Brand Army accounts. Brand Army. I have heard of that website before. VIP subscribers get access to extra content. Don't a lot of influencers still use Brand Army?
Let me reread a part. Others appear to be actively courting the men to make money. So let's make up a hypothetical here. So there's a little girl, her name's Jane, she's 12. Jane's parents run her Brand Army account. That's the name of this platform. It's not being mentioned often, but it's Brand Army. So there are pictures of Jane and she's at the beach in a swimsuit. There are pictures of Jane at the pool, again in a swimsuit. There are pictures of Jane at a family gathering where she's wearing...
Wait, hold on. I just thought about this. This was from a Netflix documentary that I seen a while ago. Talking about a kid influencer content house, of all things. There's this one girl that was the main focus of it, and her name was like Piper Raquel or something like that. And her mother were accused. Well, her mother was accused of abusing and exploiting the children that was part of that content house. And it's like, again, a whole documentary was made, but no one has ever been charged.
Wearing a crop top and shorts. None of these things are bad if they're not posted elsewhere or if they're just sent in the family group chat where you share the pictures of a gathering. Once you share those online on a paid-for platform, I'm starting to lose faith that you have any good intentions, because why are you posting this stuff for payment in the first place unless you are aware that certain people need this outlet for other reasons. So pretending that Jane exists, you then, as the parent, go in and pretend to be Jane and flirt with these creepy men pretending to be Jane. So what? The thing is, the logistics of doing a lot of this creepy, perverted shit are crazy. Because imagine this, if a parent wants to court these men to make money, you're going to pretend to be Jane, right? Because this is supposedly Jane's account. The men aren't interested in the parents. So you're going to message the...
Okay, so these parents are basically their child's pimp. That's what this whole situation is the parents acting as a pimp for their child. I hate that.
These men pretending to be a 12-year-old girl? Are you going to make grammar and spelling mistakes so you can impersonate a 12-year-old girl so these men lose their fucking shit because they're pedophiles and send money or do whatever else? So you're engaging with pedophiles who are being creepy in regards to your child in order to make money off that child in order to make them a social media star, question mark, question mark, question mark. Is that what we're doing here? And if that is what we're doing here, why do I have to sit here and explain why that shit's fucked up, you're going to hell, and you should have your children taken away from you by CPS? If we were in a place that was ruled by me, you would be in prison by now.
If we were in a world ruled by me, they would all be shot. Parents that are exploiting their children, they would not be alive on this earth anymore. They do not deserve to be alive for abusing their children like that. I do not care. Oh, but we're in such a bad place. We're poor. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Exploit yourself. Go to a fucking street corner. Don't exploit your child. You know what? Hold on. Brand Army. No, not nearby. Fuck. Oh, of course, there is a liquor called Brand Army. Whatever. Merry Christmas, LumLum. Merry Christmas! We're talking about child exploitation. Hate it here.
Just so you know. But anyway, I mean, prison's the best you'll get. So anyway, there are many parents who know exactly what's going on, says Lynn Swanson Kennedy, who works with Collective Shout, a not
Collective Shout. Why is Collective Shout? So you know what? Okay. It's like, Collective Shout is such a fucking double-edged sword. Because they go after things like this, but then they also want internet censorship. They want internet censorship, but they also expose things like this. It's such a fucking double-edged sword. Hate it. I hate it so much. They do good things, but they also fucking suck at the same time.
not-for-profit organization that lobbies against the objectification of women and children. They willfully turn a blind eye, justifying the means by the ends, whether it's fame or profit. Four Corners is not publishing the real names or images of the children we describe in the story to protect their safety. Rosie is a pseudonym. So I was looking into a description of exactly what Four Corners is, and it says that it is the home of Australian investigative journalism. Parents selling exclusive online access to their children, and herein lies the problem, because why does anyone need to access your children? Period. One of the sites enabling this sort of activity is Brand Army. Like OnlyFans, it allows people to start a channel and make money from subscriptions, tips, private messaging, and live streams, but it doesn't allow nudity or sex on its platforms. Brand Army describes itself as a place for athletes, musicians, models, and creatives to grow their brand and get paid. It has allowed children aged 13 and over to have their own channels if they are managed and run by a parent. Meanwhile, the people subscribing to these children's channels must be over 18. Four Corners has found several children's accounts posted with suggestive captions and attracting inappropriate comments. The unfortunate thing about places like Brand Army that now, in my mind at least, have a terrible reputation is that, first of all, there are plenty of places like this that already exist. Like Patreon would be the first thing I would think of if someone wanted to monetize their kid's talent or, start a social media career for their kid that may relate to a talent like being a musician, whatever. That being said, the fact that parents can control this, I think that was
They want the censorship. This is just virtue signaling for them. Well, it's like, there's a difference between virtue signaling for Collective fucking Shout and, pointing out that at least that they are exposing some of these more niche websites. Because if it wasn't for, unfortunately, if it wasn't for Collective Shout, I don't think we know as much as we do about this platform. Because, like Blair said, that this was starting to get reported on in 2024, and no one picked up on it until very recently.
Supposed to be a safety net, but it's not really a safety net when we consider how many parents are out there monetizing their children. There are some family vloggers that I think are fine, but even family vloggers, there's a big discussion about how much children have to perform in these vlogs, the fact that these children seemingly have no privacy in certain vlogs, and that is a tame version of what is going on Brand Army. So you understand that having the parent be there is questionable at best, because some parents, unfortunately, are not looking out for their children's well-being. Some of these parents are basically pimping out their children on that platform because your platform has flimsy rules, and you know it has flimsy rules, and that's what you're banking off of. In my opinion, allegedly. Among them are young Australian influencers with parent-run accounts whose pages contain photos of the girls wearing tight clothes or swimsuits. For a monthly fee, their subscribers get a
I hate this. I hate it. Look at... What the fuck is this? Hate it.
behind-the-scenes look at the girls' lives, which includes photos, videos, and other content. For even more money, they can send the girls messages or unlock extra quote-unquote exclusive photos. I don't even think I need to comment here. Brand Army says it no longer allows children to sign up, but Four Corners has found dozens of underage girls still on its platform. Some international accounts offer shots of the girls wearing a bikini and riding a horse, wearing quote-unquote short shorts, as well as doing dance stretches. They are also often littered with suggestive emojis, including winking or poking a tongue out. I think a lot of what's happening on social media that alarms me is the fact that people are losing touch with what is appropriate and inappropriate behavior online, and especially for children. Also because, let's remember, as much as allegedly the parents are managing these accounts, children, especially if they're 13 or so, they're going to see what you're posting. They're going to see the emojis you're putting. They're going to see the caption, and they will, to some extent, learn something from it. So you are setting up these kids, especially if you're doing these weird, provocative things, you are setting them up to have a very distorted understanding of what being online means. And I really do think this is something we need to be very, very careful with, because children, as it is, including young teens and teenagers really, they already have a relatively loose grasp of how the internet works, in the sense of digital footprints, the fact that deleting things does not mean that they're gone, the basic notion of the internet is forever, the fact that your picture can be screenshot and sold or used for other purposes, especially now with AI. I'm so alarmed at what this will do to children.
Yeah, it's like kids see other kid influencers and think that what they do is normal and okay. Especially the more concerning children influencers, family accounts, shit like that. So, at this point, even with basic internet access, kids are set up to fail. They are set up to fail. Again, it is up to the responsibility of the parents to keep their kid in check, but unfortunately, with how much the internet is basically necessary to function in society, kids are just set up for failure, set up to be exploited by somebody.
Children going on in the future as well, because the introduction you have to social media frames the way you view it and you use it. So unless these same parents who are posting the provocative pictures with their fuck ass emojis in the caption, unless they have a discussion with their kid later, their kid is going to associate social media with very particular types of pictures and behaviors, which down the line I do not think will pan out well if they're not traumatized prior to down the line. After being shown Rosie's Brand Army account, eSafety Commissioner Julie Inman Grant described it as gross. "This is a child," she said. "This is selling and commodifying your child's innocence, and we're never going to be able to sterilize the internet. These images will follow this young woman throughout her life." That's Brand Army profiting from exploitation and the sexualization of children. When Four Corners flagged accounts featuring sexualized content with Brand Army, the company took them down. Brand Army declined to comment for this investigation, but says on its website that it interviews the parents of junior account holders before they're given a channel, and that it actively moderates.
Wow, besides the whole Wiz developer thing, I don't think I've ever seen a bigger lie than that. Brand Army says that it interviews the parents of junior account holders and actively monitors the site. I think that is a big old fucking lie. I think that is a huge fucking lie. Who's even the CEO for Army? Hold on. Brand Army. Oh. Someone named Ramon Mendez is the CEO of Brand Army. So he moved to LA about 2 years ago. Ramon Mendez. He looks like a fucking. The seasoned entrepreneur with a diverse background in technology and finance. Currently, Mendez serves as the co-founder and CEO of Brand Army, a fan monetization platform for social media influencers, and as a partner and advisor at Creative Exchange. Previously, Mendez founded DriveAds.com, which transformed fleet management into profit-generating ventures through innovative advertising solutions, and Model Revolt, global social network for the modeling community. Mendez has also worked as a freelance photographer specializing in portraiture and held significant roles in financial services, including managing director at Enhanced Alpha Management LP and director of investments at CIBC Oppenheimer, CIBC World Markets. Yeah, no. I would not trust this man around your children. I would not trust that man around children. The fuck is that? Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Nope.
It's the site. Personally, I would be relatively comfortable calling bullshit on the fact that they interview.
What's he look like? Give me a second. Ew, what the fuck? I just decided to look up under the image thing. Ill. Gross. I hope this is fake. This is an Instagram posting. CEO Brand Army Ramon Mendez confirms Danielle Cohen is only 17 years old and, quote, thankfully she turns 18 very soon. That's what he looks like. He looks exactly how I thought he would. Hey, what the fuck is that? Ugh, I hate it. Hatred.
Every single parent who wants to open an account, because realistically, most people who want to open a social media account want to do that directly and without anyone getting in the way. Let's put it that way. So the concept of them actually interviewing parents would make me think that most parents would lose interest, because I think that a lot of the parents on here do not have good intentions, right? So I think the two things put together of like these parents of like, I just want to commodify my child's innocence, they don't want to have that interview. So if they see that they will, they'll just go elsewhere, right? And on the other hand, whichever parent who's on there for quote unquote normal reasons, like I said, showing your kids art, whatever, I also don't know if they'd be down to be interviewed either. So it's like both of these groups, I guess if you have nothing to hide, you're fine with it, but I guess most people don't necessarily have the time on their hands to be interviewed for a social media platform. So I don't know about that. Also, it depends on how many employees you have. If it's still a small company, how does that work? Do you have a bunch of employees who are doing this? How are they being paid? See, so like there are a lot of things that don't connect.
Yeah, I don't believe they're interviewing anybody. Or they'll just email like a Q&A thing. Be like, okay, answer this question. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Alright, guys. Fucking.
To, oh yeah, we're vetting everyone. And what you're going to interview the parents, what does that do anyway? Even if they did have the worst of intentions, do you think they're going to sit here and be like, hey, yeah, I want to sell pictures of my child to pedophiles? I'm honestly just really confused as to how all of this is supposed to work and how this is supposed to work in an above board fashion, which honestly, I don't even know if that was ever the goal here at all, which is even more terrifying, but I digress. Anyway, do let me know what you think in the comments about having platforms that allow children to post on there with their guardians, parents, whatever.
Yeah, no. I hate child influencers. They should not be a thing. It is icky. It is gross. But let me see. Alright, so apparently this is a news article that was posted about 3 weeks ago about Brand Army that I found. Uh, 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 case. Alright, there you go. Let me put the tab. Thank you. Alright. So this was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wagner County Sheriff's Office warning parents on the use of channels like Brand Army. Wagner County Sheriff Chris Elliott is warning parents about the growing trend of minors using content subscription platforms such as Brand Army. Brand Army is a service that allows creators to monetize exclusive content for paying subscribers. This follows increased concerns from online safety experts, school resource deputies, and parents about the risks involved when youth engage with platforms designed for creator-to-fan interactions. According to Brand Army's public documentation, the company offers junior channels, which permits users aged 13 to 17 to earn money from their audience. While the platform requires parental permission and management of the minor's account, the Wagner County Sheriff's notes that the service still allows adults to subscribe to content produced by minors, since subscriber accounts must be 18 or older. Online safety organizers have raised concerns about this arrangement, questioning whether any platform that permits adults to pay for access to minors' exclusive content can be truly considered safe, even with guidelines in place. Excuse me. The WCSO says the primary danger associated with the Brand Army platform, its junior channels, carries the risk and potential for sexualization and exploitation of minors. Despite the platform's stated policies, the environment may be conducive for predatory behavior. The concerns include predatory behavior. The platform may inadvertently facilitate access for adults to view and interact with minors' content, creating opportunities for grooming and inappropriate contact. Sexualization of children. Investigations and public reports have highlighted cases where junior accounts featured minors, often young girls posing in bikinis or short shorts. Monetization of minors' images. Because the platform allows parents to sell exclusive photos and content of their children to adult subscribers, youth protection groups consider the business model potentially exploitative. Potentially is. Inadequate moderation in practice. Despite Brand Army's community guidelines and claims of AI-driven moderation. Oh, look it, the magic words again. AI-driven moderation. Analysts have identified numerous examples of questionable content that remained available on the platform, raising concerns about uneven or insufficient enforcement. Long-term harm. Experts caution that once suggestive and questionable images of minors are posted online, they can be saved, shared, and misused for years. This may potentially affect the child's future reputation, safety, and well-being. Parental involvement concerns. Although parental consent is required, online safety professionals warn that this assumes all parents will make decisions on their child's best interest. In some cases, parents might overlook or even unintentionally contribute to risks by encouraging minors to post more profitable and potentially more suggestive content. Unintentional. No. Get rid of that un. It's just they are intentionally contributing to their child's downfall. Anyways, Brand Army's community guidelines prohibit child sexual abuse material, grooming, nudity, and all sexually suggestive content involving minors. However, the practical application of these rules and type of photos allowed for the sale continues to raise significant safety concerns. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Give me a second. I got Dr. Peppy. Ah, delicious. Anyways. Digital safety researchers and youth protection advocates have identified several additional red flags related to minors' use of creator subscription platforms, including suggestive profile photos, such as bikini or crop clothing images used as promotional content. Amazon wish lists featuring costumes or clothing considered inappropriate for minors. Marketing focused on young teen girls, which may attract unwanted attention from adult users. Adult subscribers inherently accessing minor content, since all subscribers must be 18 plus. While Brand Army markets itself as safe for work and prohibits nudity, teens may still post bikini content as long as it's considered, quote, situational, such as swimwear. Even with policies restricting flirtatious messages, sexual emojis, or live stream dancing for tips, teens may still be placed in vulnerable situations where adults consume or misuse their content. Is Brand Army safe for kids? Online safety experts emphasize that no pay-for-content platform where adults can subscribe to minors' exclusive content can be considered fully safe. Risks include unwanted adult attention, grooming attempts, pressure to create more appealing or suggestive content, redistribution of minors' content outside of the platform. Wagner County Sheriff's Office tips for parents. 1. Talk with your child about what they post online and who can access it. 2. Discuss the risk of monetizing content, particularly when when audience includes unknown adults. 3. Review all apps on your children's device, including platforms that allow paid content or direct messaging. 4. Using parental controls to block or limit access to subscription-based services. 5. Report concerning interactions to Wagner County Sheriff's Office immediately at 918-485-3124. For any of you who may be in Wagner County. Wagner County Sheriff Chris Elliott stated, "We want parents to understand that subscription-based platforms like Brand Army pose very real dangers when used by minors. Even with parental permission requirements and stated guidelines, these services still allow adults to pay for access to content created by children. Anytime adults can subscribe to a minor's exclusive online material, the risk of grooming, exploitation, and long-term harm increases. Influencer culture driving teens to monetize their online presence only magnifies the pressure to post content that attracts attention. We've seen situations where minors, often young girls, are encouraged to pose in bikinis or other revealing clothing because it generates more engagement. Regardless of what platform claims about safety or moderation, this environment creates opportunities for predatory behavior that no parent should overlook. Once an image is uploaded, it can be saved, shared, or misused indefinitely. Parents must remain vigilant, review the apps on their child's devices, talk openly about the dangers of selling content online. See anything concerning or believing a child is being exploited, please contact Wagner County Sheriff's Office immediately." So yeah, at least Wagner County Sheriff's Office is posting about this. Man, why do people suck, man? Anyways, there's another thing that I needed to do. Give me a second. Need to see if this works. Ignore my comments that I'm about to post. I need to see if this giveaway thing actually works. Ignore this. Will it work? No, yes. Okay, sweet, it does work. Awesome. Alright. So, before I end stream, because I will probably save the fake UPS driver thing for another stream, because this is just depressing. But I am giving away two $20 gift cards for One Shot Energy. It is a company that I am partnered with, that I've been partnered with for about a year now. And I was given 2 gift cards to give away. Here. I will quick show off their website because I genuinely do enjoy their products. Which is why I really don't take sponsorships unless I actually enjoy using their stuff. Links to your X and YouTube on Kick are broken. Okay, I'll fix that later. But essentially, yes, I'm giving away 2 $20 gift cards. Just type in chat One Shot, just with no space, just one headshot. And I'll put you guys into the little giveaway thing, and then I'll draw 2 names. Yeah, they have energy chews that give you energy. They have focus chews, which will help you focus on shit. And I use both of these. I really need to try the new flavors. In voice drops, I use a lot as well when I am over yapping. I forgot to take one. No, I do enjoy all of their stuff. And also, the CEO is super nice. The managers are super nice. The other content creators that are part of One Shot are also very, very nice. Oh, I still need to try the new Painberry one. Do that later. But yeah, I will give you guys like 10 minutes just to put in comments and stuff. So you can. No, it's the number 1 and then the word shot. LumLum, shock yourself. Okay. I'll shock myself. 15 for 20? No. 10 for 20. The shock's going all stream ending already. If I gotta find another stream to donate recklessly to. Funny. Meow! Hi! Hello, Mal. Hello, Mal viewers. You guys got here just in time for me to draw names for a giveaway. Well, Merry Christmas. I just shocked myself because I got money. Mal, this will be the setup that you'll be getting used to for your shot collar. Get ready. But hello, guys. Merry Christmas. Welcome. You missed out on some stuff we were yapping about. You're not ready? You'll be fine. Excuse me. And also, Mal, what else is fun? You can share your link indefinitely with people. So, as you can see, Atari has my link. I will get your link. Mal is degenerate, she'll enjoy. Oh, I know she will. Everyone gets shocked. No, you will not. I will get your link somehow. Or, I'll give you my link if you give me your link. It's like right now I'm still debating on if I will give Arch a link. Probably not, because I think he would turn it all the way up to 100, then be mean. Ryan! Hello, thank you for the raid. Just keep bullying her, she'll cave eventually? Yes. Yes, she would. Not gonna lie, if you told me about the shot collar meta 5 years ago, I would have called you crazy. I mean, technically it's not a shock collar, it's a shock garter, because it's on my thigh. Putting it on your neck is dangerous. I understand why you'd ever wear one. Money. Money is the reason. Very simple. I like money, I like being able to pay my bills. Lumi is magged in the chat. Mag? You mean mags? I don't know. She likes the tingly feeling she gets. The tingle feeling is funny. Careful, ironic usage is a slippery slope. You know what? Fair. Good. Oh yeah, but yeah. Since you guys are in here, if you guys want to try One Shot, which is a product that I am partnered with. Everyone that works there is very nice, very lovely. I adore them very much. I'm giving away 2 $20 gift cards, so you can try them out yourself. Just type in One Shot in the chat, one word, the number 1, and then shot. The drugs, no, they're it's like an energy drink, but in a chew. But it's an energy candy, essentially, instead of a energy drink. I have tried all the flavors that they have so far, besides the Painberry, but I will be getting samples soon. No, they're all lovely. I enjoy them. Got drugged here by Gator. This was a mistake on my part. I'm kidding. Hi, Dylan. Painberry. They partnered with T-Pain, man. They partnered with fucking T-Pain out of everybody. It is funny, but it is fan-fucking-tastic. Limited edition pouches before they go on. That's another avenue to feed my caffeine addiction. Well, T-Pain, haven't heard about him in a while. Yeah, he's still doing music. He's still touring. Doing a lot better than a lot of rappers that I used to listen to. But no, I enjoy their products a lot. They're very good. They also partnered with Joseph Tabor. Never heard of them before. Gray Zone Warfare. I've heard of Gray Zone Warfare before. I also got it for free from the CEO. I know, they're all great. They're all good. I adore them very much. There's also a lot of streamers that I've met while I was first introduced to all of them. They're all great. I adore them very much. But yeah. Last time I heard about T-Pain is Twitch rival thing with Badger. Oh shit, look at the time, Merry Christmas. Got a half hour till Christmas time. Alright. It looks like... Alright. I will probably draw winners for right now. Did they make a flavor for you? No. But they did say that custom Lumi packaging for like special events can be talked about. or getting like Lumi themed merch for one shot can be talked about. But that is a discussion for a future day. That'd be pretty darn neat though. Let's see. I will draw names now. And then if your name is drawn, you can either message me on Discord or Twitter. And I will give you the gift card code. Yep. Alright, so Project 4061. It looks like you are our first winner. So you could go ahead and message me on Twitter or Discord. I will get you your gift card code. And I will pull another name momentarily. I know we're just winding down, but let me see if I can find people to trade while we are waiting. Edit video. No, not edit. Analytics. Let's see. The next winner will be. Give a second. Raid Shadow Legends. No. No. Oh, Ruru is streaming. You know what? But we will raid over to Ruru. I love Ruru. She's great. I love her so much. Raid over to her. Let's see who is live on Kick. And let's see. Try to raid now. Ruru? Yeah, Ruru. She's a friend of mine. I love her. Excuse me. She is a lovely bean. She loves the same type of horror stuff that I like. Alright, let's on Kick. We will harass Camelot. We will harass Cody. And on Twitch, we will go over to we'll go over to who do I know? Oh, MCP is live, so we will harass. We'll harass MCP. All right, and the second winner for a gift card is. Oh, well, look at that. Alaska, the first. You're the second winner. So you can message me on Discord or Twitter, and I will get you the one-shot gift code. So Project 4061 and Alaska the First, feel free to message me. If neither of you message me within 24 hours, then I will pick a new winner myself. But I'll get ready to raid over to Ruru, Camelot, and MCP. So good night, everybody. Merry Christmas. And I will see you guys Saturday for the Lumi cast. And also, Mal, if you want to join me on the Lumi cast on Saturday, you are free to. But good night, everybody. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. This being said, my Christmas. Where's my ending? There we are.